Hello and welcome to the McDonald's New South Wales Premier Cricket Roundup with Jack Clifton. We make it to the final round of the men's first grade competition and start our highlights with UTS North Sydney's thumping win over Sutherland. Sutherland were blasted out for just 75 as James Campbell took 5 for 25 with some great swing and seam bowling. In reply, North Sydney were rarely under pressure, with James and Jago getting the runs ticking over in the early stages. Atherton's back-to-back boundary saw North Sydney pick up the 9-wicket win. Fairfield Liverpool were big winners over Western Suburbs in their local derby clash over the weekend. Luke Ornowski led the way for Fairfield Liverpool, hitting a brisk runner ball 94 as they pushed themselves to 9 for 239 from their allotted 50 overs. Chad Sammut made sure that Western Suburbs were never settled, blasted out for just 102, with Sammut picking up superb figures of 6 for 30. Campbelltown Camden picked up a nice victory against Hawkesbury in their one-day clash over the weekend. Watley 48 from 49 and Brock Lawrence's 65 from just 52 hit some lovely shots as they guided Campbelltown Camden to 205 all out in the 43rd over. In reply, only Ryan Mizzy's 74 from 101 laid a platform for Hawkesbury as the other batsmen fell chasing quick runs. A comfortable win for Campbelltown Camden as they end their season on high. It was a dramatic day at Howell Oval in Penrith, with Penrith and Mossman Cricket Club having a dramatic tie. Ryan Hackney laid the platform early on for Penrith, who batted first. His patient 88 from 139 guided Penrith to 207 for 5. At 5 for 187 in the 44th over, Mossman looked home. However, Adlam's departure saw a flurry of wickets, including this over, where Ryan Smith took 3 wickets to damage the middle order for Mossman. With only 2 runs required, it came down to Gregory West, who could not get back for the second run, an astounding end to a cracking game of cricket in Western Sydney. St George weren't interested in using their allotted 50 overs as they pulled out a dramatic 2-wicket win against Parramatta in their one-day clash. Nick Burtis, 64 from 90, and Scott Copperfield, who had a stylish 80 unbeaten, guided Parramatta to a respectable 6 for 239 from their 50 overs. Peter Francis, the pick of the St George bowlers, with 4 wickets. However, in reply, despite losing some early wickets, Caleb Phillips and Thomas Van Tempest threw caution to the wind, Phillips smashing 77 from 59 and Van Tempest 50 from just 35 made light work of the total as St George hit 11 sixes and chased down Parramatta's total in the 30th over. Another cracking game happened between Manly Warringah and Sydney University, with Manly picking up a 1-wicket win. It started poorly for Sydney University, who found themselves 6 for 100 in the 25th over. However, skipper Liam Robinson crafted a nice 68 from 89 to drag them up to 215 all out in the 50th over. Jack Edwards was on a hat-trick when Ryan McEldoff snicked off to Cam Merchant in slips. In response, Dan Holloway did the damage for the Sydney Uni side, picking up 4 for 41 as Lenton, Gainsford and Kay all fell to his irresistible bowling. When Kay fell to Radhakrishnan here, Manly 8 for 192 were in trouble of losing the game. However, Elliot Hurd came out and slapped 3 brisk sixes to get Manly over the line for an enthralling 1-wicket win. Sydney's top order all contributed in their 30-run win against Randwick Petersham, extracting some revenge for the one-day cup loss against Randwick Petersham just a month ago. Matthew Rogers was the pick of the Sydney Cricket Club batsman, hitting 65 from 87. And was ably supported by Beau McClintock, who finished 53 not out from 61 deliveries as they pushed themselves to 261. Jason Sanger, the pick of the Randwick Petersham batsman, with 70 from 76. However, 3 for 48 from Nick Bills, and Ryan Felsh, who found himself on a hat-trick at the back end of the game, did enough for Sydney Cricket Club to take out the minor premiership with a 30-run win. Looking around the grounds at the other one-day fixtures that took place over the weekend, Northern Districts thumped the University of New South Wales by 7 wickets. Blacktown's defeat ensured it went winless for the entire season, defeated by Bankstown by 44 runs, and despite Eastern Suburbs winning by 5 wickets against Gordon, they would just narrowly miss out on a spot in the finals. With the completion of round 15, let's take a look at how the Belvedere Cup ladder looks. Sydney Cricket Club's win and Sydney University's defeat has seen Sydney take out the minor premiership, with University slipping to second. Only 1 point separated Manly Warringah third from Northern District's fifth, while St George's last gasp win and their quotient win against Parramatta was enough for them to scrape into the top 6 at the expense of the likes of Eastern Suburbs, Gordon and UTS North Sydney. Blacktown finished bottom of the ladder without a win, and Hawkesbury will be disappointed with their campaign, just 1 win from 15 starts. For full scores and results, visit matchcentre.premier.cricketnewsouthwales.com.au.